Hey everybody, welcome to Wacky Wednesday number 67 on the Leek. I'm John as always, and we're back. We're back finally with Wacky Wednesday. It's been several weeks with the set review and the set release and general life busyness. I've had some trouble getting the Wednesday videos done, but we are back for a Wednesday series. Unfortunately, the flashback drafts still aren't back up. They'll be back up next week once Oath of the Gatewatch release finishes. So there's no flashback draft this week. I won't be doing a stipulation draft. I'll be doing everybody's favorite Momir Basic. I'll be doing three non-tournament matches because unfortunately there's no Momir tournaments. I still hold out hope that someday they'll come back, but we'll do 3 matches of Momir Basic, see how we'll do. Next week we will be jumping into a Kamigawa flashback draft, which terrifies me because I have never played Kamigawa and I have barely played with any cards from Kamigawa. If they're not in cube, I don't know what they do. So that'll be interesting next week. But this week we're going to play some Momir, so I'll jump into this cube. Or this queue, not cube. I'll get an opponent, and I will see you guys for the first match. All right, here we are. We've won the die roll. We're going to play first, of course, and that means we are going to play on 3. We're going to keep, you always keep in Momir. And see how I do. I have not played Momir for at least a month, maybe a month and a half, whatever the last Wacky Wednesday was. So we'll see how it goes. Lead with another mountain, pass the turn, and we'll start playing after this turn. Our opponent's on 2. They're going to play 2-1 first strike. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Let's drop a 3-drop, see what we can get. Vampire Envoy. That's going to block like crazy. His 3-drop, an 0-1 that can regenerate in the beginning of each end step. If it regenerated this turn, I believe that means it has to die, not just has a regeneration shield on it. You get an 0-1 Starfish. Interesting. Not terribly useful, but interesting nonetheless. I think my opponent is reading that very carefully. I'm pretty sure regenerated, the word regenerated means actually goes through the process of dying, tapping, being removed from combat, not just having a regeneration shield. Quite certain on that. But hey, if our opponent's going to take a break to read that and possibly look up a rule, I will as well. Yes, it does in fact mean that it used the regeneration shield, not just had the regeneration shield. So he's not going to be making a whole bunch of Starfishes every single turn. Let's make a 4-drop, see what we get. If it blocks well, we'll attack with the Envoy. If it doesn't, Squelching Leeches. Yeah, a creature that does not stay on the battlefield does not attack very well, or block very well, so no attacks with the Envoy. What does our opponent get for 4? They get themselves a shiny new Oracle's Attendants. 1/5. Tap all damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn by a source of your choice is dealt to Oracle's Attendants instead. Oh, it's a pretty solid blocker. Pretty solid blocker. What can we get for 5? Keldon Battlewagon. 0/3 trample. It can't block. When it attacks, sack it. Tap an untapped creature you control. It gets +X/+O until end turn, where X is the power of the creature. Tap this way. Well, damn. Someday I'll get a blocker beyond the vampires. Someday. Alright, 5-drop of his own. 2/5 reach. It can block an additional creature each combat. Walls up on his side, eh? Walls just up. Let's drop a 6-drop. Bull Ceradon, Vigilance Haste. Yeah, I'll crash in with a 5/5 Vigilance Haste. Why not? He could triple block. I'd be fine taking that 2/5 out. He is going to triple block. So either the 2/5 dies or he taps this and it dies. And that's fine. So at least this game is going to be decided more by our 8 drops than it is our 2 or 3 or 4 drops. Still deciding if that's the blocks they want. Yep, that's what it is. We're going to try to kill that. He can have it not die if he wants to. I assume he wouldn't want that to die. It's a reacher. It'll block my flyers. It can block 2 things. It would make sense to have the Oracle Attendants die instead. But we'll see. Alright. First strike damage through. No, he does let the 2/5 Reacher die. Well, I'm pretty okay with that. Our opponent's going to try his luck for 6. Gets himself an Aboshan Cephalid Emperor. 3/3. Tap an untapped cephalid you control. This is a starfish. Tap target permanent. Tap, tap, tap. Tap all creatures without flying. Or blue, blue, blue. Tap all creatures without flying. No big deal. No big deal. What do we get for 7? Chancellor of the Tangle. 6/7 Vigilance Reach. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, we're going to fly in for 1. And to gain a life. So what is this? It's plus X for the power of the creature. Okay. Oh, it counts itself. That's pretty good, I suppose. I was reading that as tap another untapped cephalid you control. 7, oop, not 7 drop. Seven drop? There you go, 7 drop. Ugh, that sucks. Shauku Endbringer, 5/5. Can't attack if there's another creature on the battlefield. At the beginning of upkeep, you lose 1 life, but you can exile a target creature and put a +1/+1 counter on Shauku constantly. Blocks like crazy. Alright, 8 drop. Be a good one. Walker of the Grove. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, I guess I'll try to attack in with my 6/7. He's going to tap it. I will tap it for the Battle Wagon. Wait, what? But I tapped... What happened there? I tapped an untapped creature I control. He activated that ability. I activated the ability of Keldon Battle Wagon. I have no idea what happened there. Alright. So much for that. No attacks. Make an 8 drop. Ugh. 7/5 haste. Pretty good. Pretty good. 8 drop. Get me back in the game. Yeah, 1/1's not going to do it. Not at all. I am so dead. So ridiculously dead. Alright, let's try this again. I want to tap that. Tapped it. Why is that not getting the power? Tap an untapped creature you control. I did that. Keldon Battlewagon gets plus X plus O until end of turn, where X is the power of the creature tapped this way. Why is that not getting 6 power? Tap an untapped creature you control. I just did. Keldon Battlewagon gets plus X plus O until end of turn. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's bugged. So we will be requesting reimbursement, I believe. Tap an untapped creature you control. I just did that. Alright, well, when we're about to die, we'll try it again. Or when he uses Shoku here, we'll try it again. Alright. Tap an untapped creature you control. This is untapped. I tapped it. Gets plus X plus O until end of turn, where X is the power of the creature tapped this way. And it's an 0-3. Why is it not a 7-3? If you guys see the issue here, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I am requesting reimbursement. Huh. No idea what's happening there. No attacks. No. What? Why didn't he play anything? Okay. Well, let's drop another 8-drop. Ghoul Tree, you're terrible. Pass the turn. Alright, let's try this again. Tap, tap that. This should become a 10-3. Becomes an 0-3. Well, that's obnoxious. He tried to make an 0-1 by regenerating the starfish, and it did nothing. Good try. Good try. 9-drop. Watch it be Blazing Archon. It's always Blazing Archon. Leviathan. Well, that's not going to be untapped. But hey, he is down to 14 from Shoku. Stupid battle wagon. I'm going to look up if that's bugged. Don't see anything. Alright, they're going to tap Chancellor. So let's tap the Chancellor. Stays an 0-3. So annoying. Alright, is Maelstrom Wanderer coming in? It is indeed coming in. I will block with my 1-1. And I will tap that 1-1. Try to give Keldon Battlewagon nothing. So annoying. Alright, let's drop an 8-drop. Come on, Hoverguard Sleepers. We get Sundering Titan. Alright, I will blow up an island and a swamp and a plains and a forest and a mountain. Boop and boop and boop and boop and boop. Alright, you know what? No, I was going to attack with Keldon Battlewagon, but no. Not worth it. Goodbye, 6-7. And then goodbye, 7-10. Oh, I need Hoverguard. Bounce the Wanderer and the Shoku. Dropping a 4-drop. What's he get? Setessan Starbreaker, a 2-1. Tapping Sundering Titan. Let's try to make our Keldon Battle Wagon a 7-3. Oh, it's still a 0-3. I do not see why that's not working. I feel like it's maybe not counting creature tokens as creatures or something dumb like that. In with your 7-5. Sure. I will kill it. Although I guess he can Shouku and save it. Shouku my envoy. Kill my elemental. I'm in trouble. Come on, 8-drop. Platinum Imperium. Tidal Kraken. 6/6 can't be blocked. Had the Battle Wagon worked, I could have gotten in for 13. He could have blocked all but 2 of it. Enters the battlefield. Each other player may return a creature. Nope, so it's just a 4/4. Alright, so you can tap the Kraken, kill the Titan, get in for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He can get in for 16. He's going to go to 5. I've got one more turn. Surprisingly close game. Ha! I tapped the Battle Wagon itself. In with team. Okay, not quite with team. Whatever. Down to 10. Come on, something that does 5 damage to his face. I get a Reaver Demon. Womp womp. Yeah, so I could have won this game, I'm pretty sure. Right? Because I should be able to go attack with Keldon Battle Wagon. Yeah, I should win this game. That sucks. That really sucks. Because I should go tap like that, and it should become a 7-3. And I should go tap like that, and it should become much bigger. And it didn't. Obnoxious. Alright, well, we win this game, despite the fact that we're going to lose this game now. So that sucks a lot. Alright. Well, let's win game 2 and game 3, because that was a win in my book. Unless I'm just totally wrong on the Battle Wagon, but everything says that that should have worked to me. Alright, reimbursement filed. Game 2, I would love to play first. We are not going to mulligan, of course. And we are going to hopefully win the rest of this match so that we can not redeem ourselves. We didn't lose anything off of that bugged loss, but to get revenge on Magic Online. Alright, no 2-drop. Let's see what our opponent's 2-drop is. Standard Bearer, 1/1. When choosing targets as part of casting it. Okay, so it's a 1/1. No big deal. Let's see if our 3-drop can tussle with it. It's a 1/2, and I can destroy target blue creature? Okay. Okay, that's a little bit powerful. It kind of looks like it has a butt for an eyeball, but let's ignore that. Come on, blue creature. Blue creature, blue creature, blue creature, blue creature. Blue creature! Goodbye, Samite Archer. Prevent the next 1 damage. Deals 1 damage to our creature player. Well, that's mean. 4-drop. Get ourselves a 5/3 haste as long as I control a red permanent. Wow. Let's kill that archer. Let's get in with my 5/3 haste. This game might be fast. So I want to drop a white permanent, and I want him to drop a blue one. Oh, that's red. 5/4. So I can pay red or 2 life and get control of a 5/4. Wow. I believe I'll pay that, actually. Yeah. Mine. And I'll drop a 3-drop. Sure. 2/2. Whenever you... just a 2/2. All right. In for 5. Alright, so he's got to pay 2 life to get this Jin back. Is he going to do it? He's going to do it. Play a blue drop. Blue creature. Be blue. Come on. Yeah! Dead. Yeah, I'll take that. I want to pay 2 life for it, though. Would you like to pay red to do this? No. Would you like to pay life? Yes. Alright, come on, white creature. Alright. In and in. Take him to 10. So I'm going to take that next turn. I'll have a 3/4 in the air, 5/3 on the ground. This is revenge for game 1. Boy, is this ever revenge for game 1. Blue drop, blue drop, blue drop. Be blue. Oh, it's white. 5/5. Can't attack unless you sack a land. That's a bit annoying. But hey, my 5/3 can just smash in. Nope, I'll pay life. Let's drop a 7-drop. 6/4 first strike. Pay black to keep it. Whenever it deals damage to a creature, exile it. Sounds good. In for 5. In for 3. In for 2. He has to block the 3/4 or the 5/3. He's going to block the 3/4. He's going to go to 1 life? Okay. Be my guest. So he's going to have to pay 2 red to take that. And he needs 2 blockers or I win. 1/1. Each equal to the number of cards in your hand. Cool, I win. My game. This game was vicious. I will pay the life. I will pay the black. And I will attack with the team. Boom. That was a fast game. Oh, that was ridiculous. All right, let's see if we can do that again. All right, let's go for game 3. I will keep. My opponent's going to play first. That means that I get a 2-drop. Ooh, my opponent's going for the 2-drop. Okay. They get a 2/1 that he can give Shadow if he pays a white. Sure. What do I get for 2? I get myself a shiny new Radha Hair to Keld. 2/2. Whenever it attacks, I can add red to my mana pool. So I can't really use that. But it does tap for green, so I can ramp at least 1. In for 2. I will take that. And my opponent skips their 3-drop. All right. So we're going to make ourselves a 4-drop. Blightcaster. It's a 2-3. That'll block that 2-1. No prob. Four-drop. What does he get for 4? A 2-2. Prevent 1 damage. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to the target legendary creature this turn. No biggie. All right. 5-drop. A 5-4. It's pretty big. I will get in for 2. I don't think he'll block. Nope. Five-drop. Chromat. A 5-5. He's got red, green. No, red. Does he have none of the colors? He's got black, green. He can regenerate Chromat. Okay. So the flying would be a little bit annoying. The destroy target creature blocking or blocked by would be a little bit annoying. Otherwise, not that big of a deal, really. The 5-5 is the most annoying part, I suppose. 6-drop. What do we get? Witigo, a 6-6. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on it if it has blocked or been blocked since your last upkeep. Otherwise, remove. So it's going to be a 5-5, and then I want to attack with it. He may just trade. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm coming in with my 5-4. Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's me not thinking. He can prevent a damage, which means my water elemental just dies. Oops. Or he can prevent all damage because it's legendary. I'm dumb. All right, let's remember that, shall we? Let's remember that. All right, is he going to make Chromat fly? No, he's not. Okay. Roga of Carekeep, 5-5. Beginning of your upkeep, you may pay red, red, red. If you don't, tap it and all creatures named Kobolds of Carekeep. Then the opponent gains control of them. So he's probably going to pay red, red, red. Creatures you control named Kobolds of Carekeep, which he won't have. And I think there's 0 drops, possibly. Basically, it's just a 5-5 that he's going to need to pay to keep control of. All right, so Witigo loses a counter. We drop a 7-drop. It is Majoring Responder. Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be trouble for him. I can just start pinging things that he controls. Is this prevent damage or combat damage? All damage. Ooh. Ooh, so I need to kill that first, unfortunately. Is he going to pay red, red, red? Or am I going to get control of it? I feel like he needs a big drop. He'll only get a 4-drop. Tough choice. Tough choice. So it's what? It's whenever it attacks? So I would attack, kill Kitsune. He would have to take 7 or throw something in front of it. Not too bad. Ooh, he is thinking this over. I'd be pretty happy to take it, and I would pay for it, I think. Ah, yeah, it's mine. All right. He wants that 7-drop. So it's prevent all damage that would be dealt for the entire turn. Okay. Butcher Org 6/6. You can assign combat damage divided as you choose among defending player and any number. Ah, that's annoying. Maybe we kill Org. All right. I will pay red. He goes down a little bit. I will drop a land. I will make a 5-drop. It is a 3/4 that has Pro Blue. Cool. So I can come in and kill Butcher and bring in Roga. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's just be super aggressive here. In and in. Let's kill the Butcher. It's 16 damage coming at him. He could... Alright, so he's going to block there. Okay, so he's going to save Chromat. And he's going to take 9. Sure. Sure. Totally fine by me. Down to 13. No attacks. Drops a 7/6. That is sort of unblockable. All right. Do I want to pay the 3? Yeah, I want to pay the 3. That comes down to a 3/3. We will make ourselves a 6-drop. Dragon Lord Dramoka. Beautiful. In with my 5/5. He either takes 5 or it dies. And I don't have to pay mana for it anymore. So we can start flying in the air for 5. Don't get a flyer. Can make a 9-drop. I don't like 9-drops. It has Blazing Archon, but 8-drop has so much more. Alright, so he could leave up the mana to give Chromat flying and regenerate it and blah blah blah. Hold up a blue, a red, a white, and a black in order to give it flying and then kill Dramoka. Coming in. Okay. Block with my pro blue creature. Can't destroy it either. Seems good. Now it can't even jump up in the air to block Dramoka. 8-drop. Oh, it goes away right away. It was a Naya Soul Beast. That's bad news. So I can get in for 9. Let's drop ourselves an 8-drop. Scion of Darkness. 6/6 trample. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may put target creature... Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we are going to come in for 5 in the air. Yep, just 5 in the air. Take me to 8. Put me up to 27. Awesome. Eight drop. What is it? It is Avatar of Slaughter. All creatures have double strike and attack each turn if able. Well, he's dead. He's dead to Dramoka in the air. I will block, and I will block, and I will block. And I will attack with the team. No, I don't want mana. I'm good. And I will take him from 8 to negative 13, plus another negative, whatever it was. Yeah, so we won. Awesome. Pretty good. After that obnoxious bug in Game 1, we had a really good Game 2 and a pretty good Game 3. So I will see you guys for round 2, where hopefully we can keep up the Momir wins.